Yesterday, I accidentally shared a link to my friend's Discord server called The Room Where It Happens. My Discord server is called The Trading Lounge. I apologize if you received a bad invite. This video will have a Discord link in the description. Join that. And if you are a longtime follower, please send me a friend request on Discord and message me so that I can assign you a role that will enable you to be able to chat and text in the Discord. I have it locked down right now because I don't want to lose control of the conversation, I guess. Too many voices isn't really what I'm looking for. I like a small community and people are welcome to join, and I will slowly grow it as I'm comfortable. I'm not a YouTuber, so to speak. I do share my trading here and I do share my analysis here, but this is just a trading vlog. I use this to help me improve myself as a trader and perhaps help anyone along the way. If you can get anything from my videos, anything from my experience, please take it. You've got it. We're all here for each other, right? Now, over the last 5 weeks, I've been working on a day trading project where I share my trades and I chart my progress so I can get an idea and analyze what's going on in my head and in my performance. And what I found is that I pump and dump, and I think that might be really, really true for a lot of retail traders, and maybe this price action we see on the charts just reflects the mentality of the retail trader, and that would blow my mind. It's like everyone's screaming, corruption, algos, But more than not, I think that people believe in things that work for them, and when something ceases to work for them, they cease to believe in it. And it would just be really ironic and somehow fitting for the prices of AMC and GME to actually reflect retail traders' sentiment and mentality. That's not going to be popular, but I don't care. That's what I'm thinking. This is my vlog. I say what I think. So, that said, I'm going to start over again. I'm going to take my profits out, I think it's like $400. I started with 150, got to about 2,000, just below 2,000, and then I just, pissed it all away into the markets because that's what I tend to do. I'm going to take away this money from myself so that I can't lose all of it and walk away with profits, 400% profits. It's still good. It's still good. And I'm going to start over with $150. Again, this time though, instead of just trading whenever I feel like it, I'm only going to be trading on Bulkowski's trading tips. He does provide trading tips on his website, thepatternsight.com, and that's what I have pulled up above me. If you're a new subscriber, check out this website, thepatternsight.com. It is a must have. I don't know. The books are great. I have a lot of the books. I used to show the books all the time. People ask me all the time, what book do you recommend reading first? And I say, this one, Trading Basics. Mine's kind of dirty because I put stuff on it like food and my drinks. With that said, and without further ado, I want to get into the technical analysis really quickly. I'm going to pull up the charts. And here we are on a 1 minute chart of AMC. There she is. Look at that. Very interesting. You can see that yesterday we did have that big double top, of course, in the spill and then the grind sideways. Today we had an attempt to push higher and then boom, a move lower and a little kind of bounce. You can see that there's a red trend line through here. I draw my internal trend lines as solid and my external trend lines as red. So you can see that we did have a breakout of a downtrend, but now we seem to be having a hard time getting over this internal downtrend. Where is that coming from? I'm going to go ahead and pull out here, zoom out to the 15-minute chart and show you this cool analysis. It's a price mirror. It starts with a double top back here and then a lower high, spill downward, and then that euphoric rise to $34 where there was a larger downtrend that pushed the price down. I'm going to show that really quickly. You can see that here. That was a pretty strong rejection off that downtrend, and AMC continues to be below and in that downtrend. I do, however, believe 970 was the bottom, and it did bounce. I'm a little shaky still about the bullish reversal, but it does appear to be coming out stronger than ever. You can see that I did have initially an uptrend leading to a breakout of that downtrend with some sort of triangle consolidation pattern, and you can see this in my videos. I don't know when I originally shared this. It was probably Friday of last week or Monday of this week, probably Friday of last week, maybe even Thursday. Nonetheless, is that not exactly what happened? It's not exactly what happened, actually. It's very similar to what happened, but it's not exactly. I'm going to zoom in. You can see that we did have a push higher, right? So this trend line was just a little, this was a guess. In fact, this must have been from Friday or from Thursday because I connected it to that downtrend. And perhaps it was from Friday. Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. This is the uptrend that we had. And this triangle was much bigger than I thought it would be. And when I was putting this analysis together, I was thinking to myself that that we were going to see a V-type bottom. We just came out of this massive V-top, and I had that charted out for like a long time, and it happened, and it was great, and I made a bunch of money on the way down with puts. And now I have some money to use to buy calls on the bounce and on the right higher. So now we have it. Here we go. This is called a handle when the price consolidates after a V-type bottom or a top or a double bottom, and there's a little handle. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points, a little breakout. And did we break out to the upside today? Did it happen? Yeah, it did. Up we go, down we come for the test of that trend line, and closing above marks bullish breakout of that consolidation pattern. And it just depends how you want to draw it too. Perhaps, now there is a chance that these two candles here are actually an overextension of the trend line. So it's possible that this is actually the pennant that's forming now, and it is a pennant, not a triangle or wedge, because it takes 3 weeks to develop a triangle or wedge. Everything else is a pennant. I don't care if it's tilted up, tilted down, it's a pennant. If it's not long enough to be a triangle or wedge, and that takes 3 weeks. So here we are. There may be some more consolidation heading into tomorrow, but honestly, I gotta tell you, this looks good. V-type bottom or an inverted roof, more like it, still with this consolidation pattern and that bounce over that incoming downtrend. That is bullish, and I am happy about that. But I'm going to need to see this internal trend line from the price mirror broken first. So let me just zoom out again and share this. If you haven't seen this, this analysis is nuts. I'll go over it really quickly. I know that I have a few new subscribers. You can see that we have that euphoric rise at 34, and that trend line that carried that huge explosive rally was actually pretty shallow, right? And that's why the price fell so hard, is because it rose so far from the uptrend. On the way up, we had a half staff formation which featured a pennant and a breakout upward, and then a perfect reach of that target, and then an overextension. A double top formed at a significant level of support and resistance at $30.60, and then on the way down, the price dumped and formed another half staff formation, this time in the shape of a bear flag, and the price did reach the full extension of that as well here, and then overshot, forming this bottom, breaking that downtrend that formed from the high of 34, and we are now attempting to break out of this internal trend line. Breaking this internal trend line will signal a full reversal in AMC, bullish to the upside. There was a roof target I had at $16.30. I think that's a great target. That's a great target, and you know, and I know, that AMC rips, it flies, it takes off like a rocket, right? When it rallies. And so I'm thinking 16 tomorrow. I can see it. I can see it because a couple of things happened today that surprised me. Now, I said yesterday that I wasn't going to day trade. I was going to pause, but that's a total lie because I'm probably an addict and I trade all the time. And as long as I can benefit from it, I can justify it, I think. But yeah, I need to work on that. So here we go. I'm going to go into my day trades now, open up my 1 minute chart. I know that I'm talking really, really fast, but there's so much that I want to say, and I don't like these videos to be very long because I need to watch these videos too. They're for me. So, okay, what happened today? Let's talk about it. Zooming in really quickly. So the price opened, and I just started buying puts at these peaks, like put, big triangle, and look at all these trends. Like, yeah, this is a smattering mess, right? Like, as I build these charts throughout the day, they get complicated. It makes sense as you walk step by step through it, but as is, looks like a mess at the end of the day. So if you want to watch me make these charts, you can join my Discord, and I stream this live. And whenever I see a good buy or a sell signal that Bulkowski would recommend, I put it on the charts. And I also enter my own trades here too, which is kind of fun. So I was thinking we had a fractal little top here and a push down, but the price failed to fall below the intermediate value there. Instead, we entered this pennant, into this grindy pennant. And the price did come up and reject off of an internal trend line and uptrend support and began to fall downward. And I bought a put, let's see here, right up here. So I did great timing with those puts right at the very tops of those candles, and I rode that all the way down. And when we got down to here, I was up like $100. I said to myself, you know what? I think that this is the first push of another move down lower, that we were going to see this measured move down. There's been a fractal playing out here that ends with a big rally and then a dump. So I bought a put here too, but the price actually reversed and started to come up. And at that point I said, I'm just going to take my losses here, which weren't that bad. And I entered into a call, and I just held that call for into tomorrow. It's just, you know, kind of a joke. I'll buy a call so the price will drop for my puts. And then actually the price kept rising, so I sold my puts and held the call. Maybe that's actually the right way to do that. Nonetheless, there was some bearish divergence in the RSI as the price started to climb, and you know, the RSI was just not setting higher highs, it was setting lower highs. And we did have some bullish divergence too down towards the bottom. So this caught my attention when the price failed to keep stalling. That was a big deal. And sure enough, there was a little retrace, and then I pushed higher. Ooh, wow, look at that. I wasn't really watching the charts as closely, but that is a nice diamond. Look at that. That is a sweet diamond bottom. I have yet to see a diamond form a bottom in AMC. Typically, they're tops or continuations. So to see a bottom like that, that makes me happy. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my bullish reversal chart again here. What do I call it? Reversal progress. That looks pretty good. Where was my drawing of that pennant? Where did I put that? I swear, I was just looking at it. Is it on my, I just had it. Is this it? Let me zoom back out. I don't even know what drawing set I started on. Oh yeah, there's another way of looking at this. I was thinking that maybe this might be a pennant, but there's too much space up here. It's just not a good way to look at that pattern at all. Okay, so I lost track of it. You can see too that there's an upward channel forming here as well. So there's a lot of ways to cut this. I think overall it does look bullish, that I do have a price target up towards $16, and that we very possibly could have had that breakout. It is very important though to recognize that this could be a bear flag. This could be a bear flag, and the markets have been flipping bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So maybe tomorrow something happens. We have some sort of catalyst that sends the markets down, and that'd be very bad. Again, I still am like not totally sure. There is a bottom forming, but I'm gonna need to see another explosive rally in order to confirm that. There needs to be another drastic push higher. And moving to the top of this channel would actually bring the price up towards that target for the inverted roof towards $16. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that AMC could do that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the IWM now. We'll have a look at that and see what I saw there. I'm gonna turn on my day trading here. And there's a lot of support and resistance. You can see that the price did fall yesterday, coming to a nice looking bottom here, nice rounding pattern. This is a higher low. Okay, that's good. But tomorrow we're gonna see a higher high. So we're gonna need to get above 182 on the IWM in order to really set an uptrend. This is a nice double bottom with a handle. Do you see that? 1, 2, push higher, handle. That's a handle. Breakout higher, retrace. Higher low. Now there's a danger here of this forming of a descending scallop. So if the price should find a lower low, that's bearish, and that's not going to be great. And that's like going to look like, it would look like a really ugly head and shoulder top. It wouldn't be, but it would kind of have that resemblance. So tomorrow's gonna have to be a good day for IWM if the bullish reversal is to continue. I'm gonna actually pull up the daily too here. Let's see, pull this up, go to my default drawings, change my time frame to 1 year, 1 day. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's not terrible. Again, I haven't really done any analysis beforehand. These videos are just to catalog my thoughts and my impressions, my mental state in the moment. On the weekends, that's when I post my in-depth analysis. But this is just really for me to go, what do I think I'm seeing now? And what I'm seeing now is that maybe this might be an intermediate low. You can see we are in a descending broadening wedge, which does have a price target at the top of the pattern. And I'm hoping to see that test of that downtrend up here. But I'm going to need to see another green day tomorrow and hopefully break out above the top trend line there. That would make this a partial decline and would be a bullish thing. As you can see, I was expecting a little more bullish action earlier on. Everything takes longer than I think it does. Everything takes longer than I think it does. So, okay. I actually didn't look at the daily chart on AMC, did I? All right, back we go. AMC. Where am I at? 13 minutes! Ugh! I work so hard to try not to make these videos too long. Okay, whatever. So the candle on AMC is actually fantastic because yesterday almost looked like a gravestone doji. Like this made me worried, but this makes me feel less worried, but it's still not like the best. Obviously we have a nice uptrend right there above a gap zone, which could act as support in the future. I don't like to leave gaps behind because it probably means at some point in time we're going to come back down here, which makes me nervous, but that could be a way in the future yet. I'm not going to be too preoccupied with it. I'm just happy to see the uptrend, and we did have a higher high from the high that we had last Thursday yesterday, so I would like to see even higher high tomorrow. That'd be great. Okay, now we've looked at the AMC daily chart. I'm going to go to SPY. SPY making a nice reversal. That looks good. Okay, that looks good. And if this does form a partial decline that is bullish, and I am looking to find this price target met. The $412 price target is formed by these bullish meeting lines down here. So I think overall SPY IWM did do a good thing today. But tomorrow is going to be another signal day. Oh my goodness. And hopefully we have a nice explosive rally higher, and that'll signal the bullish continuation, and we can look forward to some rallies and then downtrend tests. It's not over yet. All of this upward motion, all of this bottoming action could only be a corrective phase, a corrective uptrend in a larger crash that could be coming down the road. I think it's important to say that, but I don't see it yet, so I am still tentatively bullish, waiting for the confirmation. That's all I want to say today. Join the Discord. Happy trading.